What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on SOFI stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we caught this movement to the upside that brought us about 15% of potential profit. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what news might be the catalyst for this asset for upcoming weeks. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. As I already mentioned, I made my previous video right here at this very point and I've told you that this asset had a very good bounce out of the lower border of this channel, and I drew this channel by connecting these two tops, and I drew it when the price action was somewhere at this point, and I connected these two tops and projected to these three bottoms, and since then this asset respects this channel pretty good. And we caught, first of all, we caught from this point the movement to the downside that brought us about 11% of potential profit. Then we caught the next leg to the upside from this point, which brought us about 20% of potential profit. At this very point, I've told you that you have to leave your position, and potentially for quite risky traders and for experienced traders, you could enter your short position with the price target of about, let me show you like this, with the price target somewhere at the lower border of this channel. And I made two videos. One of them brought us about 13% of potential profit, and the second one brought about 7 or 8% of potential profit. Then we had this movement to the upside, and my anticipation was that we have to hit again this range, but instead of this, and at this point I've told you that we don't have enough confirmation to enter any positions. Instead of this, we retested this lower border again, and right after we had a bounce, I've told you that you can accumulate your position with the tight stop loss slightly below. Let me show you like this, with the tight stop loss slightly below this previous bottom, and it was about 5%, 5.5% of potential loss if the market goes against you. But we hit our price target again, and right now we are with about 17% of potential profit. So congratulations to all of you who took this call and who entered at least part of these positions. You can see how powerful technical analysis is, and in just several minutes I will show you what should we expect next. But for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. And you know that we have a lot of bullish news. If you take a look, if you click on this tiny icon, you can find a lot of bullish news on this page alone. So let me read just the titles. Why SOFI stock sentiment shift works in your favor. Next one, 5 investors betting big on SOFI stock. Next one, Cathie Wood is buying up SOFI stock. And yes, these news are very bullish. On top of this news, if you take a look on the list of institutional investors who put their money into SOFI, you can see that Vanguard opened a new position. One of the part of this huge holding opened completely new position for about $3 million in value. But other branches of their holding added to their position. As you can see here, they are pretty much at the same level. But right here you can see that they increased their position by almost 15%, and the total value of their position became $106.396 million. Next one, they increased by 0.07%, and the total position is more than $200 million. Next one, they hold strong their position, and right here you can see that they are slightly rebalancing their position, slightly reduced their position, but the position is still quite high, $92.832 million. So, and let me show you that we have another quite bullish news from the insiders trading list. As you can see, on November 21st, Anthony Noto, the CEO of this company, purchased again about 22.5 thousand shares of SOFI with the total value of the stake of about $146,000. and his total number of shares becomes 7.261 million shares. And I have to say that this sign is extremely bullish, especially if you take a look that previously he also bought a lot of these shares. He and his supporters bought a lot of SOFI shares with the different prices. And this shows that CEO is betting big on his company, and you have to rely on this bullish news. But from the technical standpoint, it is not so clear. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let's do a breakdown from this bottom to this top. And right here, I clearly see at least several waves, and we know that impulsive movement to the upside, and we can see that the volume is quite indicative compared to previous ones. We can see that this might be the first wave. Second, this might be the top of the third wave, bottom of the fourth, and we completed or almost completed the entire structure to the upside. And from this point or slightly higher than this point, if my assumption is correct, we might see the retracement to retrace the entire wave from this bottom to this top. Because 5 waves on a smaller scale, it is nothing else but one wave on a bigger scale. And guys, let me show you how technical this asset is. First of all, as you can see, this previous swing high, and we hit this swing high to the tick and had a reaction. On top of that, this line, this range of resistance at about $7.14 that I drew previously, and it worked perfectly well for multiple times. As you can see, we had a touch right here, we had touch right here, another touch right here, and previously we also have had several touches. And this, as you can see, this range acted as the range of resistance at this very point. Then we had a breakout above this range, retested from the top. Again, it is acting as the range of support, and everything that was a support becomes a resistance, and vice versa. And from this point we went higher. And on top of that, another sign that we might complete this entire wave to the upside is the indicators. As you can see, we have a lower high on the RSI with the higher high on the price action. And this is a bearish divergence, and this sign shows us that potentially we might have a retracement to the downside in order to unload this entire structure. And from the technical standpoint, I have to say that we caught a lot of movements of this asset, and if you entered your position right here, you already booked or can book about 15% of potential profit. And if you didn't do it, I suggest you to do it, but definitely do your own due diligence first of all, and wait for the retracement in order to collect again some position. And I will do an update within next, I guess several days. And then I will show you the risk to reward ratio of this potential future long position, and I will show you how you can handle all of its movements. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.